Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly vlog. Last week, I shared with you how we prepped Michael for his first ever special needs summer camp, and we dropped him off yesterday. So it's been a full day, I guess you could say, without Michael being here, and I thought I would share how we are managing throughout the rest of this week with Michael being away. Um, it has been really an odd feeling. I don't even know really how to describe it without him being here. It's quiet. Um, I feel like something is missing. Obviously, we know what that is. And I feel a little bit, I don't want to say disoriented. It's not that dramatic, but I feel a little like I don't know what to do with myself. I haven't really had this amount of free time in a very long time. Um, so I thought I would take you along with me this week and, just share how our week is going and, what we're doing throughout the week or really what I'm doing right now. It is Monday. It is almost 6:30. My husband and Alex just left for karate. And so I'm here by myself, and it feels really strange to be honest. It just feels really strange. So let's get this weekly vlog started. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joann. I have twin boys. They're 13. Michael has autism. It is nonverbal. And we just dropped him off yesterday at summer camp for the first time. And I posted a video about how we prepared him and what we did to get that um, ready for him last week. And I will put it up here somewhere in the eye in case you would like to watch it and follow along with us. And if you're returning, welcome back, friends. Let's get this vlog started. Okay, so one of the things that I decided to do kind of last minute today was I'm going to make some sourdough bread. I haven't made it in a few months, and the problem usually is, it's time consuming doing the sourdough, but it's also I can't do it when Michael is home. It's just a little bit too hard. So most of the time I do it, during my work hours. I try to do it that way, but it does get, I'm working, so it's kind of hard to do it all the time. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start feeding my sourdough feeder tonight and get that started. And then in a couple of days, we will have some fresh sourdough bread, which I absolutely love. So that is what I'm doing right now. I was um, just going to start feeding, my feeder, feeding my feeder. If that makes any sense. But so today I went out early this morning. Um, what's also odd for me, without Michael here, is that I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. Most of the time he is getting up pretty early. Sometimes 5:30. Sometimes he sleeps in, believe it or not. And I mean sleep in like 6:30. But um, I knew this morning that I didn't really have to get up early. I actually set my alarm for 7. I don't start work till 9, but I knew I wanted to get up to get a walk in because I really want to get back on track now that I'm feeling better with my respiratory issues. I feel so much better. So I just wanted to get out there today and do it. So that was the plan. I got up probably about 6:30. I came in the living room and my husband was still home, which usually he's gone by 6. So I knew neither one of us slept last night. I knew it was going to be hard, but I don't think we imagined it being this hard where it was just interrupting. We just couldn't relax. We tried everything: chamomile tea, melatonin. It just wasn't working. So He was really tired, and he drives 2 hours to and from work. So he felt it was best that he just take today. And he did. He took today and he rested. So I got up, I went, had my coffee, of course, and then I went out and I did a little bit over a mile walk, and it felt great. The weather is cooler now in the morning, not 60s, high 60s, so it was easy to walk in. I didn't even wear shorts. I wore my joggers, and it was just really nice. I put my AirPods in. I listened to a podcast, and it was great. I really enjoy walking, especially when I have things on my mind. I find that it really helps me with stress. So um, that's how I started my day, and I went to work. Went to work. I went over to my kitchen table and I went to work because I work from home. So it was an easy start of the day. But at 3 o'clock, I got done with work and I like kind of like I felt like I just really didn't know what to do with myself. And it's not like I didn't know this was coming. I should have been planning things, but you know, I um I was just preoccupied with getting Michael ready for camp. So um I just really, for a while, I just sat down and just really relaxed a little bit. I was talking to my husband. Just really trying to rest, if that makes sense, because I feel like um, when you are emotionally drained, you feel very tired, and that's how I felt today. So that's what I did. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to feed this starter, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just going to mix my starter while I'm talking to you. So I um I did text the Michael's aide last night, just to see how he was doing. I told myself I was going to try to hold back and not be so painful, and try not to bother them too much because I they did tell us that they would text and give us pictures. So I didn't want to be a pain, but I did want to know how he was doing. And his aide text back said that he everything was good, and they were getting ready to watch the Little Mermaid movie. So I, you know, I think that he's probably okay. I think that I started to really try to think about it logically, and I do think maybe he's a little, maybe a little unsure of what he's doing there. But I think maybe past today, probably by Wednesday, he may realize that it's a place for him to have fun. And I'm hoping that he somehow was able to understand that, we didn't leave him and we are coming back for him. That is my hope. But I will say it was very hard leaving him. Um, Almost to the point when, as we were driving out, I actually felt honestly a little nauseous, like I was going to be sick, questioning whether or not we were doing the right thing. And I really want to be clear where when I'm saying that I know I don't have any fear of him being there or not being taken care of. I feel very confident. I know that this is a camp that has existed for many, many, many years. And all the staff members are wonderful. They really work hard, and I think he's in very capable hands. So I'm not really worried about that. I think if you know me, you've been around here, because Michael is nonverbal. He can't tell me how he feels, and I worry, that he thinks that we left him, and that really is completely the biggest thing I worry about. So, um, but I'm trusting in God that I'm putting it in God's hands, and I'm praying that this is a really uh, good, special, meaningful week for him, and I think it will be. And I think it will also be um, a learning period for me and my husband and my family. I don't know. I don't know how to really word it, but I think it's going to be good for everyone. So, my starter, I have it in a smaller mason jar. I really need to get, um, I have another feeder, and that's in the larger jar. I don't know. I might need to transfer this into a larger jar, to be honest with you, because overnight it's just going to bubble and over. Okay, so let me do that, and then I'll come back and talk some more. Hey, friends, good morning. It is Tuesday, August 5th, and I never had a chance to come back and really vlog anything yesterday, so I thought I'd pick this up today. It is very early. It's only about 7:30 in the morning. My husband left for work. My other son, Alex, is still sleeping. And, Michael is still at camp. And I think what I'm going to do right now is actually go for my walk. And then I want to come in, take my shower. I have enough time in the morning this week to do all those things that I usually do, in the evening once my husband gets home. But since Michael, is not here, it's easier for me to do this stuff. So I'm going to go walking. I'm going to shoot again for another mile. And I'm trying to get myself back up to, I think I was at about 3 miles a day, maybe 3.5, before my respiratory issue. So that is the plan for now. Then I'm going to, make my breakfast. I do have to work today. And I did put in a food shopping order, so I want to pick that up as well. I do have to run to Staples this week to drop off a gift that I picked up for my friend Melanie when I was in Disney. So I want to go ahead and get that shipped out at the UPS drop off at Staples. And I don't know. I do have other things I want to do. I think I'm even thinking today I may go get a pedicure since I don't have to, you know, I have more free time and I have things that I can do this week and I want to take advantage of it since I don't always have that opportunity. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to share my dinner with you today. I think I'm going to be making um, I don't know. Actually, I defrosted chicken, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that, but I'll try to, share what I make for dinner during this week as well, during this, weekly vlog. But right now, let me get out. It looks a little cloudy, but it is cooler, and the air quality is moderate, but I'm going to go for it, and we'll take it from there. See you in a little bit. Okay, a little change in plans. I was going to go and try and get a pedicure, but my doctor's office called. They have an opening today at 4:30, so I'm going to take it. I had to go yesterday for my blood work. I do it every 3 months, and it wasn't the best. It wasn't as good as the last time, but I'm, had a lot of respiratory issues, things going on, so I'm just going to give myself a little grace. So that's what I'm going to do today. I guess maybe I'll do the pedicure tomorrow because I got to get that in this week. But I did want to let you also know that I did hear from Tyler, who is Michael's aide at camp, and he sent me a few pictures. He's having a great time. He enjoyed the pool today or yesterday, and in the pictures he looks really happy. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I think he is adjusting, as best as he can. And yeah, we'll see what we hear throughout the week, and I'll share that with you as well. Well, hello, friends. It is Wednesday morning. I just got back from my walk. I have to start work soon. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you some magic mail that I got while I was on vacation, and I'm excited to get it open. So let me go get it and I'll share that with you. Okay, friends, before I left for vacation, Walt's Life Boxes reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in receiving one of their mystery boxes. And of course, being a Disney fan, of course I would be interested. So when I got home and I saw this waiting for me, I was very excited to open it. And if you're not familiar with Walt Life Boxes, they are a subscription service that delivers Disney magic to your door. And there are all different kinds of subscriptions. You can check out their website. I'm going to leave everything down below in the description for you. But let's open my box and see what I got. Okay, my friends, this is really, really cute. I really like the box. Um, it says Welcome Explorer. It has giveaway island. So if you snap a picture with whatever you receive in your box and you upload it, you may win a prize. So that's really cool. And so let's take a look and see what's inside. Has some pretty package stuffing. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's start with what we see right here on top, and it is a Walt Disney. Here, let me put this down. Funko Pop, and it is the Minnie Mouse on the Prince Charming carousel. Oh my goodness! Oh, it is so cute. Now my son has a lot of Funkos, but this one is mine. But it's really cute. It's the 50th anniversary, and this is cute. It's gonna look really cute displayed. Okay, so the next thing that came in my box is it's a Lilo and Stitch pin set. Oh, that is so cute. And I believe that this is a scrump, I think. Let me put it a little bit closer. Oh, it is really cute. Love it. Okay, and the next thing I got was it's a magnet, and it's like a golf ball with Mickey on it. Oh, that's going to go right on the refrigerator. That is so cute. I love it. Oh, this is so fun. And now, how pretty. This is actually a ring set of the Mickey ears. And I see a little red one behind it. So it's the silver and the red. I'm definitely going to wear that on my next Disney trip. And what else? Oh, how pretty. Oh, perfect. Walt Disneyland. It is a book, A Walk in the Park with Walt Disney. Absolutely love it because, I love books. And I haven't been to Disneyland since the 90s, but I'm definitely hoping to get back there someday. Oh, they have such pretty pictures. Oh, I love it. This was a great box. Thank you so much for sending this to me. And I'm going to go ahead, and if you would like to order a box for yourself or a gift for a friend or somebody, who is maybe missing Disney too, you can go ahead and check out their website. I'm going to have everything linked below, as well as a discount code for 10% off your first box with Walt Life's boxes. Thank you. Okay, my friends. So, like I said, it's Wednesday morning. I already went for my walk, and I'm going to be starting work soon, but I wanted to grab some cottage cheese with pineapple to have for breakfast. And then today, I really don't know what's on the agenda. We were tossing around the idea of maybe going to see a movie later. This evening, me, my husband, and Alex, spending some time with Alex that we don't normally get to, do a lot of things with just him, and we thought it would be a great idea. So I don't know if we're going to do that tonight or tomorrow night, but I am excited because Friday night, my husband and I made a reservation for a restaurant that we love, And I'm looking forward to just, going and having a little adult dinner and maybe a cocktail. I might. But, again, we don't get to do a lot of this stuff unless we have somebody, here to stay with Michael. So that is the plan for today. I don't know if you could see that mess over there, but I did not start my sourdough bread. So I think that is definitely something I'm going to do today. Still trying to figure out what to have for dinner today, too. Depends on if we go to the movie or not. I think I'm going to just go with the flow and see how the day goes. But I will check back in with you during my lunch. Okay, friends, lunchtime. And I haven't gotten up from my seat. I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about Michael and wondering what he's doing now. And if he's, enjoying himself or if he's wondering, where we are and just all the things. And I'm getting a little emotional about it. I was talking to my friend Melanie this morning about how different it is without Michael being here. I have obviously more free time, and I've been every morning out walking, taking my shower in the morning, whereas I usually do it at night once my husband is home. And just being able to do different things, without the responsibility of making sure that Michael's okay. And I kind of started to feel a little guilty about that. Of course, I want him to have a good time, while he's there. And, um, I was feeling like, you know, I shouldn't really be enjoying, I really shouldn't be enjoying my time away from him. And it's not, I don't want to say enjoying, I think that's the wrong word. But, you know, Melanie's perspective was think of it this way. He's on vacation and so are you, and that there's no reason to feel guilty about things that you are enjoying while he's on vacation and while you're on kind of a staycation. And I like the way she thought she thinks about that. Um, or the way she, is that the right word? The way she, oh my goodness. I like the way she put that. Let's put it that way. I think that's definitely a more doable approach and more comfortable for me to say it that way because obviously I want him home, but I know, I almost feeling like it's Wednesday, right? So I'm almost feeling like I need to do all the things that I wanted to, or I don't want to say ever wanted to, it's not be dramatic, but like that I need to enjoy before my responsibilities change again. I guess that's one way of putting it, right? Ugh, so hard. I yeah, so it's lunchtime and I'm looking at this vlog and seeing how long it is. And a majority of it is me talking about my feelings. So if you've made it to Wednesday, thank you. And God bless you because I know that these chatty videos people, they're either here for it or they're not. And maybe they start the first 2 minutes and then they click away. And I do the same thing. It's not, I don't take it personal because I know that that happens. But I'm rambling and I'm gonna need to have some lunch now. I'll check back in a few. Hey friends, good morning. It is now Thursday. It is day 5 that Michael has been at camp, and yes, I do have some eye mask on. I needed them this morning, so you're gonna have to excuse this while I talk to you this morning. So, um, like I said, day 5. I got a message yesterday. Michael's been doing great at camp. He's having a lot of fun. I got a picture as well. So I was happy to hear, and see him. So we have 2 more days to go until we pick him up. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see him. I do really, really miss him. It's so quiet here. But today I'm just about to start work. Already went out, did my walk, and later we might try to catch a movie with Alex. So that's going to be great. And tomorrow I have my date night. So and that'll be a nice way to end our week, and spending time together. So I'm gonna get to work, and I will try to check in during lunch. Okay, my friends, it's lunchtime, and I did get a few more pictures of Michael this morning, and he really does look happy. He's smiling, and overall looks like he's really enjoying himself. I just had lunch. I'm going to go back to work, but I am going to be making myself a pumpkin caramel latte because I feel like it, and I know it's not pumpkin season yet. As many as as many pumpkins that I have seen on the internet and social media this week. But I do like the pumpkin latte. So I'm gonna make myself one and get back to work, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Thursday night, me and Alex went to the movies. We got to see the movie Fantastic Four. We had a great time. We ate a lot of popcorn, and it was fun. The next day, Friday night, me and my husband got to have our date night. We went to a restaurant that we really love. It's called Calandra's Mediterranean Grill, and it has delicious Italian food. And it was just nice for us to be able to spend some time together. Saturday morning, we head up to the camp to pick up Michael. He was so happy to see us. I was so happy to see him. He recognized our van driving in, and he ran right over to us. So I really felt like, he was happy, and he had a great week. And that is it, my friends. Thank you for following along this week. Take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.